Hello and welcome. This is week 46, day number 2. And today we are talking about all about passive income, what we do daily to generate opportunities, and what you can do as well to generate your own opportunities or participate with us, with me, and my team to take advantage of opportunities. So I'll be showing you what I do every single day. If you look through my channel, that's what I do every single day. I make videos to go and find passive income opportunities, retirement income opportunities, cash flow opportunities, turnkey. It's primarily real estate. I look into real estate and also buying existing businesses that can generate us passive income. So also increasing some level of cash flow to generate even more passive income in both real estate and a business acquisition, what they call, private equity or M&A, mergers and acquisitions. So I primarily do that. Like as an example, I have at the moment purchasing a facility. It's like an assembly line, for clothing, etc. But it's not like I'm not like doing e-commerce with it. It's just servicing local community, etc. It includes a little bit of a laundromat aspect to it, etc. So it's a very cool business. Maybe in the future I'll do a breakdown of what that is. And I didn't want to make a video about it yet until everything is complete, so I can walk you A through Z on what we did and how we did it, etc. But at the same time, I wanted to come on here and let you kind of see other stuff that I can show you. How I daily go about my day to find passive income opportunities, rental income. We're generating, multiple streams of income for retirement, to build a retirement income portfolio. I mean, I'm not at the age of retirement and I won't be there for, many decades to come. But you prepare today and you want to make passive income today. You don't want to wait until, 60, 70. Who knows if you're going to make it. So my goal is to make passive income right now. I don't know if anyone out there feels the same way, but if you're watching this video, you probably do. So, I'm going to walk you through finding passive income investments on a daily basis. So primarily we're real estate heavy. Even the businesses that we are buying, most of the time I want them to have real estate attached to them so that we can profit from both sides. We do structures. We do, like for example, if you buy a facility that absolutely needs the real estate, and you can own them in two separate entities, and one pays rent into the other entity, and then you are increasing your profits just by doing that. So you see all those strategies, and even you can even operate at a loss. At a loss. That building can be operated at a loss all the time. So you're not paying a lot of taxes on that income. Okay, you can operate it at a loss, and you can charge whatever you want for rent to the business that's sitting inside the real estate. So to where, if you're buying only houses, you can't do that. You can't charge whatever you want. There's a ceiling. Here you wouldn't have a ceiling. Like for example, the rent is gonna go from like $2,000 a month to about $12,000 a month. So we can operate it at a loss. And there's many tax advantages and reasons why to do that. But also it's great income that the business is generating as well. So all of that is part of our passive income investments strategies that I can share here in this channel, and I do share, but we do a lot of the work here. So I'm talking a lot right now because I'm about to make some phone calls and talk to people and see if we can find some passive income opportunities through real estate. So if you're interested in doing that, stick around. Contact me. Below is my contact information, and you can go ahead and get a hold of me so we can do this together. What you're about to see here. And I've been doing this for a year. It's been 1 year challenge, primarily real estate focused. Like I said, even when we go into business, it's real estate focused. So we are about to make some phone calls here. And so when we make phone calls, we run this in a wholesale type style because we want to get a bottom price. So what they call real estate wholesaling. I'm not a real estate wholesaler, although some deals we will wholesale. I'm not a real estate flipper, although some deals we will flip. My primary focus is to go out and find passive income opportunities, cash flow opportunities, rental income opportunities like I described, jacking up the rent and so forth, and pretty much residual income opportunities. And that's what I'm about to do right now. So give me a like, a subscribe, and a thumbs up. Or hit the notifications bell. Let's see here. So I'm going to show you what I do every single day. So everything I'm doing right here is, like I said, it includes real estate. So it's primarily single family homes. And we will structure them to see how we can generate passive income. In these strategies, we call them exit strategies. So we could put it on Airbnb, or we could simply do a rental, or we could do like some sort of home for elderly people. Those are what we call exit strategies, or again, fix it or flip it or wholesale it. And if we do a lot of wholesale deals, that will also generate cash flow. So the point here is to increase our cash flow, as our name states below here somewhere. So this particular one here, let's see, when did it come in? Okay, it came in today. I don't want to do this. I want to do an older one. Okay. Okay, so this was a week ago. It came into my system. So Palm Coast, I'm in Florida. So this one here is very close to me. So the first thing I do, so we set up some marketing to see if people would like to sell their house. So I'm trying to see if they wanted to sell it like really quickly, or they're open to rent to own. And so if they're open to rent to own, we can sell it through rent to own. And that will generate monthly passive income. It's very simple. So let's go explore. And if we sell it for cash, we make a, discounted offer on it. And then when we go to sell it for more at retail value, then we generate income there, right? So, or we can give it to you and you generate the income, or give it to another investor to generate the income, a flipper or something like that. So let me see exactly where this is. And I need to analyze the location, so that I can have an idea of the potential value of it. Okay, I know where it is now. Exactly. Now I'm gonna go on Zillow, and on Zillow, there's no estimate on here, but the assessed was 213. So I imagine, that is the tax value of it. Here on Zillow, let me see the bottom here. Price history, tax assessment is $157,000. And then 2022, so last year, okay, so tax assessment. So this is the just value is 213. So let's see what they want. But I always look at the rent. We could rent the rent's estimate. We could rent it for 1,900. And the estimated refi payment is 1,396, which they would have if they have a mortgage. It'd be below that, so we could cash flow it. So this is good. So let's read the notes now. Spoke with Brian. He's considering selling his property. Probably buy another property. Tenants just moved out, so it's currently vacant. So he would take 265. He can be reached at any time. 265. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Okay, maybe. So let's give him a call.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging
Okay, so
system.
no answer.
Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So mailbox full, so that means, maybe there's something going on in his life. So then I use a CRM. I put the notes on there. His mailbox was full and I couldn't leave a message, but that tells me he may be behind in life. And that's a note I understand myself. So I'm going to send him a text. Hey, Brian. It's Ben. I was calling you back. This is something you could do yourself. I don't recommend knowing just one strategy. I recommend you do this with real estate and businesses. Figure out how you can generate these conversations. Then once you do, then figure out how to make passive income from them. Okay, and that's what I show you here. Attempted contact. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna go with Tracy now. Okay, so same process. Now that I've explained that, I'm gonna move a little faster. So I'm gonna go on Google again, figure out where they are. This is also here in nearby Daytona area, just a little further. Okay, this is real close by. Okay, cool. Very nice. I like the area here. Two-story house. Okay, cool. I think I've seen this one. So 384 is the estimate, and the rent is 2,800. The estimated refi payment 2,400. So it's a difference of $400. So if his payments are below 2,400, which I expect them to be, then we're definitely going to be able to cash flow this one as well. Okay. So I'm not looking really primarily for wholesale deals. I'm looking primarily for cash flowing deals. But in the process, I do find wholesale deals and just, sell them to somebody else to make money. So tax assessment, 300,000. So, you know, I wouldn't do more than 330 on this. It's at 380, 300 is the assessment. So somewhere in between is 340. So I'd start at like 320. Let's see what we can do there. Spoke with Tracy. This is one of our team members, selling his property. He wouldn't take any lower than 340. He said he had an offer for 330. He agreed to follow up. Okay. So let's see here, Tracy. Maybe I can.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning, Tracy. How are you? This is Ben.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Oh, doing fantastic. Doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I'm right here on right near you, Zon Trail. And I know you had spoken to my my colleague about your property there on Lily, Zephyro, Lily Trail.
Yes, sir, Zephyr Lily.
Yep.
Who's your colleague? Which
Alex.
I think I talked to you.
Well, when you call, because we sent you a direct mail, right? Postcard.
Right, yes, sir.
And then you
That's
called and he answered. He kind of sounds like me.
Yeah, he does, actually. I thought I was talking to him. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I hadn't done anything yet. I got a couple wholesale people wanting to just buy it outright. I had a person come over and give me a price on it. I don't have time to wait anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to fix it up and retail it, but I just don't have the time, the luxury.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. What were you thinking?
They got what is it, offer pad?
Right.
You know, they're going to come back and beat me up. They come over and did an inspection and all that. They spent $365, which I thought was really good, even at the beginning number. So
yeah, 365. Yeah, they offered you 365. Wow.
Yeah, sir. I thought that was a little. Yeah, but I'm sure they're going to come back. You know how it goes, back and forth.
That's right.
Those kind of companies.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and they're a big company, so they're notorious for doing that. So
yeah, I heard that as well. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
And I've got a number in mind. If I can't get that, I'm probably gonna figure out how to get it on the market. So, I just don't have time.
Yeah. What you told my assistant here is that you wanted 330.
Yes.
Yeah.
In my pocket.
In your pocket. Yep. Yeah. Net of everything. Yep. Okay. I think I can make that happen. And I'm just down the street from you. The house is vacant, right?
No, it's not vacant. Everything's in it. It's a mess too, because we've been moving stuff to Georgia.
Oh, you're moving to Georgia.
Yeah. I could Nathan got a key, Jim? Mr. Horan wants to take a look at it. He can write a check for it. That's who it is. Mr. Horan.
Yeah. So
I definitely, if you want to take a look at it, sir, I'll make it. Doesn't Nathan have a key?
Yeah.
Okay. I can get a key for you, or you can see it Saturday. I'm going to be there Saturday.
Saturday? Yeah, it'd be good to talk to you also face to face. You know, just
That'd
like I said,
fun.
I'm just in Zone Trail, which is just like, you know, I don't know, less than a quarter mile. You know, it's just I can walk to your house.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I can get a key if you want to look at it right now. I mean, I just got to call Nathan and see what he's up to. Wait a minute, what's today? Monday. He's off work.
Yeah, well, we can do it tomorrow, you know, and then I can still come and meet you on Saturday. How does that sound?
That's fine. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's do this.
I'll find out where it's hid at. I'm sure it's hid around there somewhere, but I don't mind you knowing, that's for sure.
Sure. No problem at all. So do you text on this phone number?
Yes, sir. I can text from this number.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll send you a text message after I hang up, and then we can just kind of coordinate and put something together that I can come see it.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
You got it. Okay.
That'd be fine. Yes, sir.
When are you guys going to be fully in Georgia?
I don't know. This house is going to depend on a lot of that. I mean, my kids I got 2 in school, and they're both in school today here
Oh, okay.
in Georgia. So.
Yeah. So are they young? I have 4 kids.
Yeah, I've got 11, but these are my only 2 in the house still.
11 kids?
So, yes, sir.
No kidding. How do you do that?
They were spread out a lot, so it wasn't too bad at all. One, I had this girl in the Philippines, and we dated every time I would go to the Philippines when I was in the Coast Guard.
Oh,
and
Coast Guard, okay.
well, I left unbeknownst that she was pregnant, and she didn't know either. And found out about 3 years into my first marriage. Wow. And that didn't work too well.
I bet.
That didn't work too well. But anyway, my younger kids, with the girl that, I probably told you all this. We dated in high school and all. We've been married 20 years.
Oh, wow.
All that. But she and I, we have 3 together, and they were trying to figure out how to get in touch with them. I can't even remember the girl's name. I don't have any way of knowing. They called me on Red Cross, and her family was well off. Her dad was a fisherman, and so shoot, I've been fishing with him before. We had a blast, and except we couldn't communicate very well.
Wow.
Yeah, because he didn't speak English, and I didn't speak Tagalog.
Oh, yeah.
I can speak somewhat, and he can speak somewhat, but not enough.
Not enough.
He understood beer, and I understood fish.
There you go.
And ice, we both had down perfectly.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But then I got married while I was in the military, and had 5 with my first wife.
Oh, man.
And then Jen had 2, and then her and I had 3. And that's the 2 babies, and then I got a boy in North Florida University, full ride scholarship and all.
Wow. Yeah, I was in the Navy, so I understand military life. I was I was up in
how long were you in? When were you in the Navy?
09. I came in 09 and just got out of the reserves. Last year actually, fully out of the reserves. But I was active 4 years. Yeah.
Who is this? I got the wrong name. Is this Scott?
No. Ben. Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah.
Okay. Are you the realtor?
No. I'm the buyer. I want to buy. You're a buyer. Yep.
You're the guy that I spoke to, and we were back and forth, and then we kind of, I don't know what happened. You talked to that realtor as well, but you and I've been talking for almost a year.
I think that might have been my assistant because he's been helping me for a long time.
Yeah, okay, that's Scott. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I was trying to get him give me a number. Even they said they can't step in on that because he and I've been working together for a while. Yeah,
he had me call because he's like, hey, I need you to
you guys have the same accent and everything. He's down in not West Palm, but Port St. Lucie area.
That's right.
Is that right? Okay, that's him. Okay, all right. So this is the one that realtor's trying like he'll get in touch with you. Good Lord, it's driving her nuts.
Yeah,
but so you guys were first, and I sent him a text, and I said, look, we were working together, and they understand that I was working with you guys before they came on. And so whatever we work out, we can work out.
Yeah, we can work it out.
I can get the home inspection got done by OfferPad, so I can get a copy of it whenever they haven't came. I'm sure they're going to come back at me, man. That's going to happen.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, once you get that, you can send it to me.
Yeah, I'll do that. Absolutely.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, everything was working right. Everything's been working right. I put a new to me. I didn't buy a brand new. When this guy was remodeling his house and had a brand new one. So I put a new dishwasher in it. That stupid dishwasher tore up on me.
Oh no!
Wow. I mean, like a couple weeks before he was coming. I'm like, dang, come really?
Oh man!
So anyway, I put a new dishwasher in it for. He said he didn't even know all that. I just put it in. Everything worked perfect on it.
Oh nice!
They spent 3.5 hours over there going through that house.
Oh man, yeah.
Up in the attic and all that. So I'm sure he did a good job. Yeah, but the minute I get that in, I'll do that, Ben. And if you want to meet over there, I can get Nathan to open up if you want to come over there.
Mhm.
Just need Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday. He works Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay.
Oh,
Just a
okay,
kid.
okay. So any day.
He's
until
my
Wednesday.
he's
Okay.
my daughter's boyfriend.
Oh, daughter's
But
boyfriend.
he is
Okay.
a gentleman, because I don't let her date nobody that ain't.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I've stomped many of them out. That's the only one that's made it so far.
Well, that's good for you. What's his name again?
Nathan.
Nathan? Okay, yeah, so that I can
Yes, sir.
write it down here. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah.
But if
so
you guys want to go look at it and hit me with something, let's do it.
okay, let's do it.
I gotta
I'm
have
looking forward to
330 in my pocket, okay?
it. For sure. I'm making note of that right now.
Yeah, I think you can do that too, because the inspection I don't think was too bad. Dude, it's a mess though, because we've been moving
Yeah.
dog hair, just crap everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had the chance because we got to get these guys in school up here,
Yeah, for
which
sure.
they're
You
in
got it.
now. They're at school today.
Yeah, they started today, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they
I
started.
think they started like Thursday last
Oh,
week,
Thursday, yeah.
Wednesday last week.
Just initial.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with my
initial,
wife.
setting things up. Yep, I get it. Let me ask you this.
But the girl
Mhm.
trying to help us too. She understands my situation with the VA and all that crap.
Yeah.
And she said that since we were talking beforehand, that would be the one they'd be cool with
Mm-hmm.
without getting involved in. So I told her I was going to pay her for her trouble, and that's nothing to do with you.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good. Yeah, I think I can make that happen.
so if
3:30
we
in
end
your
up
pocket.
working something out, I'm still going to flip her, $2 or $3 grand for helping. So,
Oh, you're a good dude. That's for sure.
well, that's the way you're supposed to do it. Hell, I'm a salesman, so there ain't nothing worse than busting your ass. Somebody goes buys elsewhere over $500,
Mm-hmm.
and you would have made $3-4 grand of commission. And it just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't believe in that crap. So.
No, that's good. It's a good practice for sure. All right.
Yeah,
Well, you got it,
so,
Tracy. Sounds
but anyway,
good.
you know the numbers. I'll get the minute I get the appraisal back. I mean, not the appraisal. It's not an appraisal. It's an inspection. I'll get it to you.
You got it.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Tracy. There.
But I'm gonna take care of them girls no matter what. They've been good to me.
Yeah.
And
that's good. You're a good man.
why don't you go over and take a look at it, man? It ain't. If you can get past the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
We got all the clutter out, but then we moved a bunch of stuff. I brought a bunch of stuff, and my wife did as well to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And when we did, we didn't have time to clean up, so it's just crap laying everywhere.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I'll go over, take a look, and then we can move fast and furious.
Yeah, just let me know what's good for you, okay?
Get her done. You got it, Tracy.
Yeah, let me know what's good for you, okay, buddy? So just tell me, like an area of the time, because I know how they're going to work. I got a 10, paying the realtor and all that with the offer pad. I got a 10 grand cushion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a feeling that they're going to try to rape me and pillage me. That's usually what they do. But
yeah, they do that.
I'm appeasing the girls because I already heard the news on them. So I was like, man, I wish Scott called me back. Man, let's get this thing going. I think that's real, and I don't have any fees,
That's right. Yeah. Well, you got it, Tracy. Let me send you a text message, and let's set it up, okay?
But yeah, you don't need to send her anything. I'll work with you guys, so it's fine.
Oh, that's perfect. You got it.
So
Sounds
yeah,
good, sir.
so it's just us.
All right.
Okay, well, yes, sir. And let me know when you want me to get Nathan over there to open the door or put a key out for you.
Okay. You got it, Tracy. Let me get my schedule here out. I'll send you a text message, and we'll come over and take a look at it.
You got it, Ben. Okay,
Thank you,
buddy. You
Tracy.
take care. It's good talking to you. Tell Scott I said hello.
You got it. Sounds good. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. All right, bye-bye.
That was a perfect call because it's 1 out of 1, and he wants 330. And when I was doing my analysis of it, I was thinking 340. So he wants 330. I mean, that's good. That's real good. It's a 2-story house. So it's fantastic. Let me see exactly where it is. We have a house down the street from it. So I can walk from our house there to him in like 2 minutes. Yeah, so well, not really 2 minutes. Let's see, it might be like 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Car is less than a minute. So if I go by car, is less than less than 2 minutes. I mean, less than a minute. So I'm going to put the notes on here. Spoke to Tracy. Very good lead, comma. It's on Zillow for $280,000 plus, but he wants 330 in his pocket, out the door, period. So he has been talking to a lot of people, and he gets a little bit confused who he's talked to, but I sort of made it work. But we can come and take a look at this property right away. Period, new paragraph. He's in Georgia now with his kids in school, and he'll be down here on Saturday. But in the meantime, his daughter's boyfriend, Nathan, can get the property opened and show it to us so that we can move fast. And then when he comes down on Saturday, we can meet him face to face, period. So I can quickly go over and take a look at it. This is a really good one, so I'm going to add it to my sheet. Okay. Deals, okay. Okay. So I have a sheet where I keep like really good deals. With him, I'm going to do a little bit of due diligence right now. So I have this one tool where I can go and kind of guesstimate what it's worth. But they're out of the house, so this is like great. So this would even go up to, according to this estimator, I have 470,000. It was in pre-foreclosure before. Oh, it's in pre-foreclosure now. Okay. So what we got to do is catch it up. Okay. It looks like, so I'm going to go and make those notes. It doesn't show it on Zillow, but I think this house is in pre-foreclosure. So that's great. Okay. So this is going to be a fantastic cash flow property, passive income, because we can sell it on terms as well. This is great. Okay, so I am going to put it on appointments. Lead, I'm going to go ahead and do an appointment here. Appointment set. Then I'm going to put in my calendar right here. For tomorrow. I'm going to say 3:30 p.m. Nearby house. Okay. Okay. So that is done. Okay. So you can tell, I mean, this is pretty much awesome. I mean, I want to keep making phone calls. I don't know. Do you guys want to see more calls? Give you more examples. I actually do this all day. So like you guys are just sort of hanging out with me, making live calls. So let me see here. Ownership, 5 years. Mm-hmm. Okay. Notice of list pens. Yeah. Pre-foreclosure distressed. Okay. Yeah, they moved out. Like these guys are probably gonna let the bank take it if they don't work something out. So I'm gonna. Okay, that is awesome. So I gotta move on that one. Gotta make sure it's on appointment set. It is. Okay. Move on to the next. Cool. All right, so let's go on to another lead here. Okay, this is in Daytona Beach, so this is really right down the corner from me. Okay, that's exactly where it is. Yeah, this is right around the corner. Mm-hmm. Down Avenue. Okay. House is. So this estimate 246. The rent is estimate is 2,075, and the estimated refi payment 1,400. So they're probably paying less than 1,000 a month. So this would cash flow very nicely. So passive income, you guys. This is passive income. Let's see. Tax assessment 151, and his estimate is 146. So let's see if they sell it for 200,000. Let's try that, or less, maybe 190 something. Spoke with Carol. They're selling property at 11 something. There's a clear lot behind the property. It has sewer and electricity. They wanted to sell it all together, so everything, for 250. And what is this estimate? 246. That's not bad. They got good tenants in it. They wanted to stay as much as possible, as long as possible. So she agreed to do a follow-up. Okay, cool. Her name is Carol. Okay. Let's see what happens. Passive income. Passive income. Let's get some passive income up in here. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Carol. How are you? This is Ben.
This is who?
Ben, you had spoken to my assistant Alex about your two properties there on Dalmaso Drive.
Oh, okay. You
Yes.
talked to Arthur about it.
Correct. You got it, man. Because we had sent you, what we did is we had sent you a piece of mail, and then you called us and said, hey, I think that we want to sell. So wanted to call you back and kind of follow up on that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you talk to Arthur about it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hold on.
Okay. Hello, Arthur. How are you? This is Ben.
Hold on, miss. You'll turn down the volume on it.
Okay.
I got too much going on, and I'm exhausted. But that's okay. I'll talk to you.
Oh well, don't overdo it.
No,
But
it's been very hectic.
yeah, you guys are in a transition process, or what you got going on?
Well, I'm liquidating properties, but the problem is I'm at a like, how do I say it to you and tell you, I'm stupid.
Oh no.
The bottom line is I got about 6 or 7 left.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta retire. This is too much for me. I had 27 or 28 of them. I did it good for many years. I grew up doing it,
Yeah.
With other things I did. The problem is, every time I go to sell something, everybody wants to rob me and cheat me and screw me. And I let a few do it because I just said, yeah, goodbye.
Wow.
But now I'm getting down to the end of it, and I'm trying to take care of the people that were good clients of mine and let them stay in the property. But, I can't. I tell them, you're going to have to pick up the tab. You're going to have to finance it, take it over yourself. I don't want them. I mean, I try to find people to buy them, but, these people want to buy them. They don't want to pay the price. They can make money on them with the tenants pay, and they can raise their rent a little bit, not kill them. You can't charge them $2,000 a month, and think they're going to stay in. They'll stay for a while. Look, I'm watching this happen. I could buy 10 more properties right now because people are stupid. They want to overcharge everybody because they think they can do it.
Oh wow! Yeah.
I mean, you got to come up with natural, strong, even figures that works. I know what works. I've been doing it in Florida here for 37 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
So I know the numbers. I mean, it's a matter of sitting down and working the numbers so everybody's a winner.
Yeah, for sure.
Why put the people on the street if you got somebody already there?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They do all the
Especially
work.
if they're paying. Yeah. What are the rents right now? Just average, between the 6 and 7 properties.
Well, it depends. Right now, I just raised 2 of them because, I got on the 2 properties. I changed it from a credit line, which was a mistake on me. Let me tell you why. I want to be honest with you.
Yes, sir.
So you know why I'm in getting aggravated.
Yes, sir.
I had some property stolen from me.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's just the Attorney General in Florida has given me here's the deal. They give you a case number and they investigate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's another story. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then they tell you go to the police department and make reports, and then hire a lawyer.
Wow.
Once you hire a lawyer, you go broke. I did that
right.
with I could write you the book. I could tell you the whole story.
Yeah.
Now, the bottom line is, yes, I could do a lot of different things, but it was a bank employee that got my account numbers.
Oh no.
And it happened to be my son's ex-wife, working for the bank, Wells Fargo. You can't make this stuff up. It's all a matter of record.
Wow.
I did get the attorney He cannot practice law in Florida anymore. Mm-hmm. He's done. He can't but he can go to other states and practice law. That's how they do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's how bad it gets. They protect the lawyers, so they can go make another score somewhere else.
That's right.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
So
yes,
when you buy a property, you got to put your own mortgage back on it. Mm-hmm. Spend a little extra money and do that. Otherwise, you can't protect your property. Otherwise, you can pay a company to monitor it, but they might steal it from you anyway.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's not going to get better.
Oh no, things are getting worse than that for sure.
That's correct. You got it, but it's a good place to put your money is in real estate or antique cars. You know why?
Wow.
They're going to hold their value.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they do.
I am a dealer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dealer. I've been a dealer many years.
Oh,
but the point is, right now, I just sold. I shouldn't say. Last year, I sold about 17, 18 cars.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm getting rid of everything. I'm trying to sell everything. So anything you want to buy, I'll do it. But just work with me with the right numbers, and I'll work deals with you.
Okay, let's do that. Definitely.
I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I can't just look. If I'm gonna retire, I'm old, so I want to retire and not have to worry about my dollar for the rest of my life. I got income coming in, but
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I gotta have some money. You can't live on nothing.
Well, I'd be interested in getting the 7 properties. If you got tenants in them already, I mean, let's work out a deal to where we can keep the tenants in them, and it's a win-win situation for everybody.
Well, here's how I'm doing one right now. The tenant got hit by a hurricane a year or so. Not this past year, the year before, we had a couple of bad hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
One room got damaged. So, went after the bank because the bank had to buy the insurance on it because of flood insurance. Mm-hmm. You can't buy it too easy in Florida. But if you buy it and you got the money sitting, see, I kept rolling the money. So I got about a $75,000 mortgage on it with Wells Fargo, who is the biggest crooks in the banking business. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be suing them soon. Mm-hmm. They're going to get sued because they're the ones that got involved with the theft.
Yeah. Yep.
2 properties.
Wow.
There was a couple others too, but I still got out of it a little bit okay, because I made a lot of money on the properties.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's water that's coming over the dam that I can't stop because they don't fix the dams.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, just so you know that. Yeah. Here's the deal. I'm saying to you, what do you know anything you already seen or looked at that I have?
I haven't driven by.
Anything?
I'm right around the corner, as a matter of fact. I can go see.
Which property?
Del Maso Drive.
Yeah. The tenants are in there. Mm-hmm. I just raised their rent.
Mm-hmm. What are they paying?
It'll take about. Well, they were paying. Now, what was 1186's rent? I never can remember it. All right, listen to this one. Mm-hmm. It was at 1150, and I did okay with it. Okay, because I had it on a credit line.
Okay.
When the interest rates were down to 2.9%, they went up a little bit to 3 and 4. Mm-hmm. I was still making good money. Mm-hmm. Okay. I didn't try to get it because the lady that's in there is a real estate agent. She does some work for me, but she's getting burned out now. So it'd be a good thing for me to do something with it. I own the lot behind it too.
Okay.
The building lot, it's all cleared.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of money in it, but I'll make a deal with the both of them.
Okay.
Here's the deal. We leave them in there. The daughter just moved in with her husband and the 2 children, and their mother's going to probably stay there for a while.
Okay.
The daughter and husband are both first responders, so they make $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
So you got good tenants. So you gradually, I just hit them up a little bit now. They'll be up to about 1660. Cal, what's the new number? 1660.08.
16. Okay, 1660.08. Okay, got it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Now, I could raise them more, but I didn't want to do that because they do different things, and they're in the process of moving. They just got out of a rent on an apartment out on LPGA Boulevard, which is only a mile and a half from where they moved to.
Yeah.
And they were paying $2,000 a month.
Oh wow! Yeah.
So I got them brought down. Mm-hmm. But the sister, the mother of the daughter, and her sister lived in the house before with a brother who was a veteran that passed on, and the house was homesteaded up for life use. That's why I set it up for them.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm going to have a lawsuit against the county once I sell the property. This will be a benefit for you because you can homestead that property to these people, and you can sell them the property instead of leasing it to them.
Okay.
And charge them an interest rate. This is what I used to do.
Okay.
But you don't even have to do that if you keep the properties in trust.
Okay.
Put them in revocable trust. You can do it that way too.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna sue them. I got another property I can tell you about. I'm not gonna sue them, the city, the county, I should say, until after I sell the property.
Okay.
Why should I do any damage when I own something? Once I sue it, because it's in the trust now, so I can make a transfer. We pay off Wells Fargo, because I just wrote a new note with them. The $75,000. I just did a new note because I wanted to lock the interest rate in, which is going crazy, as you well know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I just signed up. Listen to this one. I signed one document. That's how crooked Wells Fargo is. And they transferred my credit line over to a mortgage.
Oh man, wow.
Which is okay. But I had to pay that new interest rate. But that's okay. I saved myself some money by doing it that way, because the interest rate's going to go up to 9 or 10% before it's over with.
Yeah, that's right.
You know that.
Yeah, that's right.
So once I sell it, I'll pay that off. Right? I'll pay it off. I owe about $75,000 on it. I owed less than that, but during the pandemic. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Did you do anything with it? Do you have any properties now that are rentals?
No, I don't have any properties that are rentals. I have properties that I'm doing what you said, which is, sell it to the tenant, so it's like a rent to own type thing.
Yeah. But are you doing exactly? Whereabouts in Florida? Are you in Florida?
Yeah, I'm right here in Daytona.
Okay, do you homestead them?
No, I have not done that. So,
oh man, you got to meet with me. I'll educate you.
Well, let's do it. You'll
make money with me. No, we got to have a meeting, because I'll tell you why. You can homestead the properties with life use through a trust. I got all the documents. You can look it up online. I'm not lying to you.
Sure.
The new tax appraiser he's a dummy. You can tell him I said so. He knows. I have no animosity against him. I'm going to go after him. I'm going to sue him. It's with the Attorney General right now. I got a case number.
Wow.
I tried to hire lawyers, which the Attorney General told me to do that. But my life is at stake. They threaten me. They're going to kill me.
Wow.
Well, they don't know what I'm going to do next. But you got to pay attention to me. I'll tell you this on the phone.
Yes, sir.
You've got to pay attention. Concentrate.
Yes, sir.
You're not doing what I want you to do, because guess what? When you homestead a property, you save on interest. I mean, on taxes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right. You're right.
You get other benefits. The people that are living in the house, you can write the mortgage. You can register it as a mortgage. You can have them sign back the mortgage if they don't pay. Instead of in a trust, you can do this stuff. Okay. So you don't have to take and throw them out.
That's right.
You tell them to leave, and you can sell it again, just like I'm going to do with you.
I see. You
can let the people stay in the house. You let them homestead it. If you do exactly what I tell you to do, they homestead it. You don't have to put down rent to own. You put it in a revocable trust.
Revocable trust. Okay.
You look it up online. I'm not lying to you.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm making
notes right now.
What?
I'm making notes right now.
I'll talk slower.
No.
Yeah,
you're
look it up online. You can look it up.
Yeah, revocable trust. Yeah.
Right now, I got problems in Volusia County. Okay. You hear what I just said to you?
Yes, sir. I did. Yep.
Okay, I want to be sure you know this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna take action. I got some properties I gotta sell so I can sue the county of Volusia. Okay. And I'm going to sue Holly Hill separately, the city, with the county also. And I can sell you them properties, and you can finance them. And all three properties I'm going to sell you, they're money makers.
Yeah.
Because I'll sell them to you where you can make money on them.
Yeah. When do you want to meet? I want to meet with you.
Come up with a number that should be happy. I gotta. How much do you spend? How good is your credit?
It's. I was in the military, so it was always good. When I went into the military, my credit just went up. It just shot up. So I kept it.
I mean, let me ask you this one: if you were in the military, you're a veteran, retired?
I'm not retired, but I am a veteran.
How many years?
I did 4 active.
Huh?
I went in 09, and then I did 4 active, and then just recently last year got out of the reserves because I was in the reserves, that whole time. So,
all right, wait a minute. Did you do any wartime at all?
No wartime at all. I did
Okay,
go
but
to
where were you stationed?
NAS Jax.
Where?
NAS Jax in Jacksonville.
Okay. All right. Listen. You have some. So you can you use the bank money, or you use some money you saved?
Both.
I'm trying to figure out how you can save a lot of money on taxes.
Sure. Both, and then also private investors.
Okay, I got you. Okay. You got good ones?
Good ones, yes, sir.
That's all you need. All right, so you're fine. So you're an honest man. Is that not correct?
That's right. I appreciate that for sure.
My cousin's laughing at me because I said you're an honest man. Not me. I'm difficult. No, he already knows. I told him I've been shysted. He knows I can prove it to him. I don't lie.
That's right. You did.
Well, you know what he's telling me. I know for a fact because I did the same thing he did.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing good so far. How many properties you got?
Well, I appreciate that. Who's your cousin? So I thought that you were Carol. I thought you were married to.
No, Carol's. Here's what happened. Her husband died. She was going to move down here because we find houses,
Oh.
And she was going to live in one with her husband.
Gotcha.
She wanted to get out of the cold weather. They were retired. He ended up with cancer, and he passed on. I mean, he came down here. We looked at the house. We were ready to rock and roll. It was in April. Dead in December. You know how that goes.
So where are you guys at? You guys are in Daytona, right?
Happened.
You guys are in
Daytona. No, I'm in Palm Coast.
You're in Palm Coast. Okay.
I'm in Palm Coast.
Okay. Where?
Well, yeah, but I got houses in Daytona.
Yeah.
I got one here in Benell.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the one that you probably. Where do you live now? You live in Daytona?
That's correct. Yeah.
Do you have any equipment?
Equipment? Yeah. I got a box truck full of tools.
Where do you park it?
Over at my friend's house. He's got like 30 acres. There you go.
How far away from your house is it?
D-Land.
D-Land?
Yes, sir.
Well, I got a farm out in the country with an acre and a quarter I want to sell. It's got a house on it, and I got a lady living in it now that I'm getting, but I'm going to put her in a nursing home soon.
Mm-hmm.
That you can probably buy that and have all your equipment, tools right there.
Oh,
I'll sell you the tools, the backhoe, everything.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, for sure.
Right,
Well, let's do this. Why don't we do this? Why don't we plan a meeting? Let's meet.
It's got to happen if you want to do it, because I'm going to the bank to do some more numbers.
Yes, sir.
And I can save time. We can go right to a title company and make some things happen. If you're, here's what I'm going to tell you. I have properties, and if you're going to do the program that I did,
mm-hmm.
You're right on target, and I know you're going to be successful.
I appreciate that.
Because it works.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to tell you another one I did, and it works big time. Mm-hmm. People are having trouble with their homes, and they're selling them for next to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I go into the people. If you're going to be around, I'll do a few with you so you know how to do it.
Yes, sir.
Just to show you, I go into the people because I know they're in trouble, mm-hmm. and I find out what their problem is. All right, I find out who the bank is. We had the name of the company I had. I can form a new one if you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
For yourself, not for me.
Yes, sir.
My company was named Century Property Management Trust. You got me so far?
Yep, gotcha.
All right. What I did is we had a real estate company, and I have a real estate lady that can do the same thing with it. But that's up to you if you want to. I'll hook you up with some other people that do the same thing.
Okay.
Because sometimes you're better off doing something on your own rather than me try to tell you who to use, because I want you to get who you know. If you've got investors, you might have somebody that can bail people out easy, just personally. Mm-hmm. You don't have to use a real estate company if they're doing it personally.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Here's the deal. You go into the house. You don't take out their mortgage and buy that house, because most people want to live in their house. All right.
Yeah.
You got me so far?
Yes, sir.
So now you see what they got for a mortgage, and if it's behind a few months, rather than tell them to sell it, tell them to turn that mortgage over to you. They sign it over to you as a management company.
Oh.
Century Property Management Trust was the name of mine. You manage it. You take over their mortgage, okay, through the trust. You can do this legally.
Okay.
The trust operates the property, gets them up to date, and lets them pay you. You wrap up the mortgage, so you pay the bank, and you charge them a little bit more in the beginning to get them through their nightmare.
Wow.
Get them caught up.
Yeah.
What happens after a while? The ones that you run into, because I did about 10 or 12 of them right up front when I started. They eventually want to sell because the husband or the wife passes on. But what you're doing is you're saving the wife or the husband from going through hell, because when they go to try to sell the property and there's only one of them and they want to go back home to their family, they get screwed. You don't want to screw them. You want to take them, give them a couple of $1,000 and let them drive, and they sign the whole property over to you. So you're managing the property in the trust under their name, but you're the owner.
I understand.
In the trust, because you signed the whole thing. Now you can homestead it with them because their name is on the trust. You just let the homestead stay on it, so you're still paying the same taxes. How do I say that? If you sell the property out after they leave, your taxes are going to go up because of the bad
That's right.
tax collector in Daytona Beach.
That's right. That's right.
But if you keep it in the same trust, and you can sell it 10 times with the same name, then you go down and you can transfer. Once you put the new people in there, you can transfer it into a different, LLC or whatever you want to call it, or keep it there in the trust and just take their name right off the deed, and it just transfers over because the people are in there living already, and you just keep letting them pay to you because it don't change. Your company keeps it transferred by title of your trust, not by title that you have filed.
Wow.
Because you transferred it by the original owner that holds the trust, and you're making the payments because you're under control of it. Wow. You tack on 2 or 3% more on the interest rate. That's the money you're making on it. You do that for 10 or 12 years, you got a lot of money because you might have a $75, $80, $100, $150,000 mortgage you took over. You didn't have to go to the bank and borrow the money.
Yeah. Do you teach these strategies to people?
You get what I said to you?
I do. I understand it. It's brilliant.
And I've paid off some of the properties, and I use them for trades. I bought warehouses with them.
Okay.
I sold a warehouse on Fremont Avenue years back, which was very good for me to use because I used it for my security company.
Security company?
I owned a security company called All United Security Investigations and Recovery. I was the recovery agent that recovered people's houses to save them from losing them. And cars.
Oh, gotcha.
I also, you ever hear of a bank called Barnett Bank?
No, I have not.
Well, they're no longer in business because I put them out of business. Like I'm telling you, Wells Fargo might get in a lot of trouble with me.
Wow.
Because being an investigator for so many years, you screw people, I get you. Recovery is what we call repossessing vehicles. And if you illegally repossess a vehicle, you got a problem. So the banks were doing that because they were barging the people with insurance claims saying that they didn't have insurance on their car. So they repossess their car because they didn't have insurance on it. Well, me as a recovery agent investigated that stuff with the banks to be sure before I recovered a car so I wouldn't get in trouble. I found out banks were taking people's cars and they had insurance. So I turned them into the state. Guess what happened?
Wow.
They took the banking license and made them sell the bank to another to another bank. Wells Fargo was one of them that was buying them.
Wow, that's amazing. That's
I'm not kidding you. I'm not making this stuff up. This is all true.
Yeah. No.
I'll give you a name. You can look it up on. Look, just to know that I don't lie to you.
Sure.
You look up Michael Sirocco.
Okay.
You hear what I just said?
Yes, sir.
You look it up. You don't get freaked out when I tell you this. People get scared. That's why I tell you, people get, they try to, they get mad at me. So the Attorney General sent me a policeman over here to make sure I'm going to be okay. Matter of fact, I got a state trooper parked in the driveway just down the street, 24 hours a day.
Wow.
Anyway, here's the deal.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom line is, I've been through the trials and tribulations of what they try to tell me I couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I told them I could, and you look up the law that I told you to look up online
mm-hmm.
on trust, revocable trust, or whatever you want to call it. It's all there. The laws are there.
Mm-hmm.
I did that with Charlie Chris in 06 or 05.
No kidding.
And he had the Florida legislators write up all the new laws.
Yeah, Charlie Chris.
Bring them all up to date.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
Right now, in Flagler County, I got the farm with the lady that's living in there. I gave her life use of it, but I'm the power of attorney. So if I think she deems necessary to go into a nursing home, which might be close, but she's doing okay so far. Her sister's going to go check on her on Wednesday. I'm going to meet her out there because she's going to take her to the doctors and get her, to take care. I used to make a lot more money on the farm. I'm only charging her now because she's the only one living there. The hurricane did some damage to it. I haven't fixed it all yet. It's got two more rooms to fix. It needs to fix the floor. A couple of leaks, which the roof is okay. It's got to patch a couple of leaks in it. It's a insulated metal roof.
Oh,
I'll tell you that story another day.
Yes,
but that's a good piece of property for you to buy because you can rent out 3 or 4 bedrooms. Why? You ready for this one?
Okay.
Out there's a bunch of farms. And when the farmers come in, your harvest time, when they start picking the goods, they got a whole bunch of people they got to get put up places.
Oh,
okay, you got me so far?
I see. Okay, yeah.
So you'll either get weekly or monthly rentals, whatever way you work it out. So, and I'll show you that property down the road. I don't want to sell it, tomorrow, but I'll definitely work something out with you on it. You'll love that piece of property.
Mm-hmm.
It just needs. Can you do any work or repairs?
I do. Yep.
Well, see, if you could do minor repairs, this is not critical. You might think it is in some cases, but I fix all this old stuff myself. I don't want to do it no more, but I'll certainly hang out with you and show you what I do. But you probably can show me what you do is better because you're probably younger and full of energy. I'm not.
Oh man.
No, I'm serious. I don't know. You can.
Well, that'd be awesome. Awesome.
I work at it, but I don't work at it hard. And I'll tell you nothing. I got to go out and cut the grass, and I got my lawnmower out there on my trailer, and then I take it to other places. I got properties that I got to cut grass. I do that because it's a rider, and I got 3 rider lawnmowers. Because one breaks down, I got another one to fall back on. I take it to my guy that fixes them,
Yes, sir.
It's just because I'm getting old and lazy, that's all. But I got about 6 or 7 properties left. If you want to work them out with me,
I'll
sit down with you. I want somebody that's energized, honest. All I want is honesty, and I'll do straight up business with you.
You got it.
We both can make a buck.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it for sure. And then also, you know what I was thinking?
If you're not, can you use a calculator pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. In the Navy,
okay, that's all I need to know because I give you figures. Oh yeah, well, you got some. You might be the person I'm really looking for to take. I'm not hasty, but I can tell by, all the people I talk to, what I go through with people. Some of these investors are sour, man. You can't do business with them because they want to steal your property right out from under you.
That's right.
I don't mind them taking it. I don't mind selling it to them so they can make a profit, but don't make the profit 3 times on me and let me have nothing.
Yeah, are you open to? I have a couple deals right now that will fit exactly what you walked me through with, the homesteading, renting it, revocable trusts. Like for example,
I'll do the whole thing with you. I'll show you how to do it.
Okay, let's do it. So when are you typically available to meet? Because we got to meet in person.
Yes, definitely. What's a good time for you? Where do you actually live?
Well, I have a lot of properties that I work on in Daytona and in Palm Coast, but I live in Ormond.
Oh, you're good. So I'm in Palm Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So we're close. We can meet whatever way you want to meet.
Okay.
I hate to have you come to my house because my table's like an office. But if you don't mind that, you can come and meet me right at my house.
Oh, I don't mind that at all.
I can meet you somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. No. Let's meet at your house.
Well,
Because at your house, you can show me some stuff. You know what I mean?
That's. I hate to tell you this, but my house is an office nightmare right now because I'm, but I can show you. I'm not lying to you because I got the documents.
No, let's do
right
that.
here.
So you live in Bunnell, you said?
No, I live in Palm Coast, in the city.
In the city.
I have
Okay.
property in Bunnell, and when I'm all said and done, you can buy the house I'm living in.
Awesome.
Rent it out and make yourself about $3,600 a month, maybe or more.
That's good. What section of Palm Coast do you live in?
This is a big house. This house is too big for me. I want to buy a smaller one now.
Gotcha. Which section in Palm Coast?
It'll be the last house I sell. I never sell the barn until I get another one. You know that.
I got you. Yeah, for sure. So you're in Palm Coast. What section?
P section.
Okay, P. Okay, yeah. I know where that's at. Okay.
I'm gonna give you my address. Okay.
Okay, tell me.
You ready to write it down?
Yes, sir.
24.
What we could do is, how about Wednesday or Thursday?
Now, what is your schedule Wednesday and Thursday?
It's open on Thursday all day.
Nice.
After 10 a.m. I could do any time.
Thursday, right?
Yes, sir.
Thursday, anytime. After what time? Tell me what time.
10 a.m. After 10 a.m. anytime.
All right, and what's your name? I'll give it to Cal so I know who you are.
Sure, Ben.
Ben?
Yeah, Ben, B-E-N. Last name is Marks, M-A-R-K-S.
M-A-R-K is his last name, Ben Mark.
Yes.
I like that. My son's that passed away is Mark.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
All right. About what time on Wednesday or Thursday?
Let's do. Why don't we do like 2 p.m. or something?
What time?
2 p.m.
That's fine. That's a perfect time. I'll try to get the house looking decent so you don't think I'm an asshole.
You got it. No problem.
I can't help it, man. No, I can't help it. I got too much. You're going to see. You'll see that I'm not joking with you.
Yes, sir. You got it. Well, sounds
2
good.
o'clock.
It's
She's asked me what time.
2 p.m. 2 p.m. Yeah.
2 p.m. Now, here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have his phone number, Cal, or you going to take it off the phone here? Okay, here's the deal. You don't have to give me the phone number. She'll take it off the phone you called on.
You got it.
If anything changes, we call each other. That's all, okay?
That's perfect. You got it, sir.
Yeah, so we don't, but I'm not, you probably how familiar are you with Palm Coast?
Very, very familiar. I used to live there.
What took you down to Daytona?
Ormond Beach, friends and stuff. You know, my son was in a group, homeschooling group. Then we put him in private school and stuff. You know, so just my kids. It's just the kids' friendships and stuff.
Well, I'm probably gonna be kind of you. How long you been living here? I mean, in Florida.
Since 09.
09. So I got here in 85.
Mm.
I worked for the Speedway. I worked for 09. Yeah, 09. Oh, you wouldn't remember that. I did a lot of work in Daytona Beach.
I was born in 85.
I owned a lot of property in Daytona Beach.
Did you?
Huh?
No, I was asking you.
Oh, I had a lot. Yeah, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So you would invest in anything. Tell me this. You would invest in anything that makes sense. Is that not correct?
I would. Yeah.
Okay, so guess what? If I don't make sense, you don't buy it. That's all. And I won't sell it to you.
Yeah, you got it.
But I'll try to make sense on every deal.
Yeah, that's right. You got it. Well, sounds good.
I got contracts right now. Let me tell you this one. I got contracts right now that I haven't signed. When I show them to you, I'll show you a couple of them. But when I show them to you, I'll tell you why I couldn't sign them.
Okay.
But I'll say this to you: I want to sign them because I like the people who give me their fair offer. But it's got issues with them. But I once I explain them to you, you'll understand because you've been around long enough to understand some of the things that you buy because you got to buy them to make money.
That's
and
right.
I'll show you how that's done.
That's right.
And I've done them. So I've done them. You know the biggest problem in Holly Hill and Daytona Beach?
What's that?
Bad government.
Oh yeah. It's a little corrupt. That's for sure. Yeah.
Well, they're very, very corrupt. But I overcome a little bit of with Daytona Beach so far. They don't bother me too much because they know I do business straight up, and I hire engineers when I got to fix something. I have architects. They know that, but I'm in charge because if I'm not in charge, I'll get somebody that don't do the work right, and I get mad.
Yeah.
And they know it because when they inspect, they find out everything is done perfectly. So anything I sell you, if I've done any repairs on which I would tell you and tell you what's gonna be wrong or what is wrong, I'm not gonna lie to you because if I lie to you, then we can't do any business because I'll probably have to. Here's what happens: people still call me. I get phone calls every day. And I can find properties, and I can also sell them for them too. So, because you could be the guy that wants to buy them.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
you buy them my way, not the other way.
That's right.
When I sell, I want out. When I sell them, I've got to get out of them because I'm retiring. But if you're going to be the guy that's going to play and do it to make some income, you can make a lot more money my way than you will the way you're doing it now.
I think so.
Because when you finance them, what is your interest rate when you finance?
Oh, right now it's like, I don't know, 6-7%.
Say that again?
Right now, I think it's at 6-7%.
6 or 7%, did you say?
That's right. Yes.
You're right on the money. That's very good. You got the right number.
Yeah.
No, you're on it. I'm paying more than that for the 2 houses I just did. That's why I want to sell them. They let you do them, take them over for, you could do whatever way you do it, so you get certain types of money. You work that out with your client, person that's supporting you.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I can show you how we can do it. So you definitely, these people will pay a price, and I'll tell you what to let them pay. And I'm going to tell you this one: when it's time to raise their rent, is when they're doing well. Okay. Yeah. You get them in, you get them settled, and then you let them stay. You even can tell them right to their face, if you want to own this house, this is my rate now. But if things don't change, here's what I tell them: things don't change, and it goes up because of cost of living. The interest rate might go up because I'm financing you privately.
Yeah, that's right.
But if you want to get your own mortgage down the road, we can work that out. But you got to let me recover because. What you got to understand, I bought this property and I got to get some money out of it so I can show a profit. But yourself, you can make the profit on it by just not have to pay taxes on income because you can show liabilities and expenses because of repairs. But you know what I do with the people? Once they own it, they do all the repairs, they pay the tax and the insurance.
So you're wrapping them.
I pay nothing.
Earlier, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know about that. That's I wrap their mortgage if they got one, or if I take over their property. And if I got one that don't have that situation, then I got to do a different deal, and I leverage it with what we call a credit line. I buy it with a bank credit line because I got enough. When I built up enough inventory, the bank would do it. They would even handle the payments. So I let them make the payments right to the bank, whether I'm financing them or not.
Yeah. Who's doing your paperwork?
In other words, I
can
finance it. I put it through the bank. The bank collects the money. Like if you have a payroll company, they do the same thing. They pay your employees. You write them the check. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got it. Well,
you save money when you hire a payroll company because you get your payroll. Your unemployment and all that stuff is a lot cheaper than if you pay it yourself and try to do your own payroll with all the people you got to hire. The banks do all that for you. Yeah. I do a Trumpster kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
You save money.
You do. That's for sure.
When you get bigger, when I ran the security company, I had 85 people working for me.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
My payroll was atrocious because I had 4 people doing payroll. I said, that's not going to work. So I actually went to a payroll company because I got a better rate.
Yeah.
At the time, I was paying 15% on unemployment.
No kidding. Wow.
You know, yeah, that was good. It went up to like 18 or 20 after a while because of inflation and all these bum politicians that don't know how to run a country, you know.
That's right.
But it still was cheaper because I was paying 22%, 23%.
Oh my goodness.
Even 20% was good to me, and 18%.
Well, you
No,
certainly,
it goes all over the place, but
you certainly got a ton of experience. You do. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Once you meet and see what I show you,
what if we could do?
I've done some serious business. I'll show you. You ain't gonna believe it.
Yeah. What if we could do like some sort of arrangement where, because this is what I do all day. I talk to people who want to sell. A lot of people, pre-foreclosures, that type of stuff. I have a pipeline full of deals and stuff. What if we could do some sort of structure here where you tell me, hey, for this house, do this, for this house, do that, or whatever, and then we're both making money.
I'll show you how to do it with a bank.
Okay, let's do it.
I haven't done any real serious banking deals yet. I did one with Wells Fargo just a few weeks ago because I had them over a barrel, and they wrote me a letter because they know I can sue them. They know that. And once I sell them 2 houses, I'm going to sue them. I know I can do business with them because they love me to death. They keep writing me nice letters, but I hate them because their employees stole from me.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, they looked at my account numbers. I caught them. I got them. The Attorney General knows it. I got it all filed with her. Yeah. I'll show you the case number. I'm not lying to you.
You got it. Well, Arthur, sounds good. Let me.
Look, I was an investigative. I'll show you my licenses. I was an investigator for 20 years. So going out there investigating all these cases and walking into people's houses, I made a lot of deals, just probably like you did. You got a lot of people calling you, just like you called me today.
That's
right.
See,
I need somebody like you. Let me ask you a question. I don't mean to be rude.
No.
How old are you?
41.
Oh my God! You see, I started at 40 down here in Florida.
No kidding! Wow.
Yeah, I ended up. Here's what happened. We bought 100 houses in land. My partner that I had, he bought land. We divvied up our houses in real estate. So I'm telling you the truth. He went out. We had to divvy up with him because he went through a divorce, so I had to tighten him up. You know what I mean? You got to be able to trust your partner. He was one I trusted with my life. Yeah. Why? Because we wouldn't even steal a nickel from each other. Wow. That's how we made money because we didn't have to. Yeah. The bottom line was, I was in the video game business, and I met him in that and pool tables. I still got pool tables to sell, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I got a lot of stuff. But anyway, bottom line is, we started doing this stuff the way we did it. And we got really crazy. So we split up our properties. So I ended up with 28 or 29 properties.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He went on to his deal after he got divorced. He probably owns right now. I don't know for sure because I don't talk to him that much because I don't see him. He probably owns over $2 or $3 million worth of land. You know who he sells it to?
Where?
He sells it to Canadian people.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, and he finances it for them, and they buy it sight unseen. They look at it from a computer, the land. It's all wooded. It's in St. Johns County.
St. Johns County.
A lot of it.
Oh, man,
I was with him when he was buying the land down. You know where the fair is in Volusia County Fairgrounds?
Yep, I do. That's right.
Well, down in back of the fairground, there's a lot of land down there, and he bought a bunch of it down there with one of his investors.
So how does he find the Canadian people?
He sold it all out. He sold. Huh?
How does he find them, the Canadian people, to sell them to?
I don't know. He put it out in the paper.
Oh, gotcha.
A couple of different times he did. When they're down here vacationing.
Yeah.
And they take them ads back home with them, and they I can't even explain it to you because he said they'd call me on the phone, and I made a deal, and they one tells the other, and they buy the land, they invest in the land.
That's awesome.
In St. Johns County, they did. He sold all the land down by the fairgrounds.
That's incredible. I love it.
They tell me they're building houses down the back of the fairgrounds down there now. They built the road. Yeah. See, so what I'm saying is that was I gotta say 10, 12 years ago when we separated because we had problems with family, you know?
Yeah, you got it.
Not him and I, we were good. We worked it out. We did good. We got it. I guess the way to say it here, we both got hurt a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you know how women do.
I know
they think they're gonna get rich quick.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do it, and certain things, went sour.
Mm-hmm.
My wife, I don't wish her any harm. She passed on, but the point is, she ended up with probably, I'd say maybe 600,000-700,000 that they stole.
Oh wow! No kidding.
Her and her daughter-in-law.
Oh
that
man.
worked for the Wells Fargo. True story.
Oh, wow.
But I'll tell you more about that story but we got better things to talk about than that.
Yeah, you got it.
But I'm putting it behind me little by little, just by getting rid of this stuff. Once I get rid of it all, I'll move on. I won't quit doing something, but I want somebody else like yourself that's doing most of the work, and maybe I pick up a few bucks here and there. I don't need to get rich.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to pay Uncle Sam. Once I don't have any properties to write off, I'm going to be paying Uncle Sam. So I just got to make enough to live, and that won't be much. If I sell everything I got, I can survive off of that.
Yeah, you got it.
If you know what I'm saying.
I do.
I do. I got some income coming in,
Yeah, you got it.
I want to be the bare minimum, if you know what I'm saying.
I do. I understand it. Sounds good. Well, sounds good, Arthur.
If I sell my house, if I sell the house I live in here in Palm Coast, I've been offered to sell it already, and they'll give me, they'll pay me right out. Yeah. I don't want to sell it till I find another place to live. And you might even find one that's being built. I might find one that I want to live. I don't mind Palm Coast. I mean, I'd probably move to another house in Palm Coast if it was smaller than this one.
Yeah.
This is 2,500 square feet. It's getting too much to take care of. It's a corner lot.
It's big. It's big. That's for sure. Yeah. Well,
it's too much work.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It definitely.
So
is.
Anyway.
You got it.
I'll show you the routine. I might even have some paperwork. I can show you how we started doing the work down the road. But the deal is, I got properties to sell that are money makers. I got 2 that you can do right away. We'll get rid of the Wells Fargo problem. Then I can show you some more after that.
You got it, Arthur. Sounds good. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
I guarantee you won't lose any money with me.
You got it. I'm looking forward to it. For sure. Thank you for all the.
We'll have some fun.
We will. Sounds
all right,
good.
But look up this stuff. Get some knowledge. Get some knowledge on your trust. I can give you the numbers to look up. But once you look up, you'll see what to do. It's all online. You can look it all up.
Yes, sir.
Revocable trust. Just look it up. Do
Mm-hmm.
you remember the number on the case that I work on, Carol? So the number, I'll look it up before he gets you on Thursday.
You got it. Sounds good.
For the trust, you can find it online.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll get that stuff put together to show you if you don't find it.
You got it.
But you can find it online. Just look up trust. It'll tell you even how to do it. I mean, if you don't understand it, I'll show you.
You got it. Well, it sounds good, Arthur. Has been a pleasure. You got it, sir. I'm looking forward to Thursday. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We'll touch base before you leave house, and that way I know you're on your way. I'll call you. I think everything will be fine. Okay.
You got it. Sounds good.
Good talking to you.
Thank you so much. Likewise.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
It's a very long conversation. I mean, wow. What but he's a wealth of knowledge. I looked up his addresses while he was doing that, while he was talking and stuff. And he does own a bunch of properties. He has been doing what he's saying. He just talks too much. And it's good. I mean, it's a lot of times I see people, I can't find a mentor or whatever. I'm like, get on the phone. Get on the phones and talk to some of these people. I find mentors every single day, people who just want to talk and they have a bunch of knowledge and stuff. And they're like willing to teach you. I'm right now looking at his portfolio. He's got a $1.7 million portfolio right now. It's, he's got money. He's been selling a bunch of them and stuff. And I'm going to meet with him. I like his idea of how he's taking over the the mortgages via revocable trust laws and stuff. So that is fantastic. So that's how you find passive income opportunities, is you're networking and talking to people who are ahead of where we are, you know, so that's why I'm taking the time to do it. I mean, it is a lot of time, a lot of effort and stuff, but you know, he is way ahead of where I'm at. So I'm going to put some notes here. He is a wealth of knowledge and information, period. We spoke for about almost an hour, and he has about 6 or 7 properties that he wants to get rid of. So perhaps he will allow us to take him over. But the worth of this guy is that he has a lot of knowledge to wrap properties, and he's all set up to do that via revocable trusts, etc. Period. New paragraph. We have set up a meeting for Thursday at 2 p.m. in Palm Coast. Okay, so now I'm going to add the appointment here. Okay. Come on, puppy. Okay, so the key thing that he said really was how he has been helping people not lose their house, and yet he's been making good rental income. And that's what we want. So Thursday, 2 p.m. Arthur. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you for being here. We are always doing this every single day, finding passive income opportunities, rental income, turnkey operations, businesses, properties, all of the above, so that we can generate passive income for ourselves. And please give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, and partner with us. We want to make passive income with you. So, you know, whenever you are ready to do that, be sure to contact me. The information is below. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.